If you're over 60, you've probably felt it. That strange heaviness in your legs, that sudden cramp in the middle of the night, or that moment your heart starts racing for no reason. You tell yourself, it's just age, everyone slows down. But what if I told you that's not aging, that's your body quietly warning you it's running out of power? Here's the shocking part. Millions of people take magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2 every day, thinking they're protecting their bones and heart. But in reality, most are unknowingly creating a silent imbalance that can lead to calcium buildup in arteries, restless nights, and energy crashes that feel like your body is fading piece by piece. My name is Dr. Michael Reed, Senior Health Specialist for over 25 years. And today, I'm going to expose the hidden trap inside your supplement routine and the one missing nutrient that could mean the difference between a strong body and a slow collapse from within. This isn't about taking more pills. It's about learning what your body's been trying to tell you before it's too late. Because once you understand the real science behind magnesium, D3, and K2, and the forgotten key that connects them all, you'll never look at your health the same way again.
Now, here's what most people don't realize. According to Harvard Medical School, more than 68% of adults over 55 have silent magnesium deficiency, and most don't even know it until their body starts breaking down from the inside. That sudden cramp in your calf? That's not coincidence. That's your muscle begging for magnesium. That restless night where your heart feels like it's pounding too fast? That's not stress. It's your cells running low on the very mineral that keeps your heartbeat stable. And what's truly shocking, Mayo Clinic reports that when magnesium levels drop, your body's ability to activate vitamin D3 collapses by up to 40%. So even if you're taking vitamin D every day, your body might be leaving most of it unused. Now here's the darker side no one talks about. When vitamin D3 goes unbalanced without enough K2, the calcium that's supposed to go into your bones starts hardening your arteries instead. You think you're building bone strength, but inside, your heart is stiffening one microcrystal at a time. It's a slow, silent process, one you'll never feel until your blood pressure climbs, your knees ache, or your heart rhythm begins to flicker out of sync. And here's the cruel twist. Most supplement labels never tell you this. They sell you the promise of strength, but not the warning that timing and combination can make or break your results. Because as Cleveland Clinic confirms, your body doesn't absorb these nutrients equally. Take them all together, and they start fighting for the same pathways, like cars stuck in a traffic jam inside your cells. Every second, your cells are screaming for balance. But instead of harmony, most people are giving their bodies chaos. A supplement ward that leaves them more tired, more inflamed, and more fragile than before. And that's the part that breaks my heart most. Because every day, I meet people who believe they're doing everything right, eating healthy, taking their vitamins, yet they still feel older, weaker, and slower. They're not broken. They're just missing the rhythm their body was designed for. You take your vitamins every day. Magnesium, D3, K2, you think you're doing everything right. But one morning, your legs shake when you stand. Your heart skips a beat. And suddenly you realize something inside is failing. Harvard research now shows over 68% of adults past 55 have hidden magnesium deficiency. And when that happens, your D3 stops working. Your bones don't rebuild, your heart doesn't rest. Worse, Mayo Clinic warns, take D3 without K2, and calcium can start hardening in your arteries instead of your bones. You think you're protecting yourself, but your body is quietly turning against you. And here's the part no one talks about. When your collagen, the body's internal glue, begins to break down, all three nutrients lose their power. Magnesium can't calm your nerves, D3 can't build bone, K2 can't move calcium. Everything just collapses.
It doesn't happen overnight. It's slow, silent, deadly, until one day you wake up and your body feels older than you are. But what if that rhythm could be restored? What if there was a way to rebuild what time took away? Because there is. And it starts with understanding the one formula your body has been missing all along.
But what if I told you the problem isn't what you're taking, it's when and how you're taking it? See, your body runs on timing, not just chemistry. And the moment that rhythm breaks, everything starts slipping. Your bones weaken, your sleep deepens into restlessness, and your energy, that spark you once had, starts to fade. Now, here's where it gets alarming. Harvard Medical School discovered that over 70% of adults over 55 are absorbing less than half of their magnesium properly, simply because of timing mistakes. That means most people are taking the right supplement, but getting the wrong results. And according to the Mayo Clinic, low K2 levels can silently allow calcium to harden your arteries, even when you're faithfully taking vitamin D every single day. Imagine that, trying to protect your bones, but slowly damaging your heart instead. But wait, this goes even deeper. Because magnesium, D3, and K2 are not just nutrients. They're a biochemical trio that literally control how your cells talk to each other. When one is missing, your body starts to misfire, like a computer losing its code. And that's why no matter how many supplements some people take, they still feel tired, foggy, or achy, because the system underneath is out of sync. Here's where it gets fascinating. The moment you realign these nutrients in the right order, your body wakes up. Your metabolism reboots. Your bones begin to rebuild. Your sleep deepens naturally. But most people never reach this point because they don't know the sequence, the exact rhythm that turns these three ingredients into cellular fuel. And that rhythm, that's what I'm about to reveal next. Because once you understand it, you'll see how a small shift, as simple as moving one supplement to the evening, can reverse months of silent imbalance. This next part might just change how you think about your body forever.
Now here's the moment most people never reach. The moment your body finally says, I remember how to heal. Because when magnesium, vitamin D3, and K2 fall back into rhythm, everything starts to change. Your heart finds its calm. Your sleep deepens naturally. Your bones feel stronger, steadier, more alive. And that quiet exhaustion you've carried for years begins to lift. This isn't some miracle. It's your biology, finally doing what it was designed to do. According to Johns Hopkins University, restoring these nutrient pathways can boost cellular energy by up to 25% in older adults. That's not just improvement, that's renewal. And when you add collagen to this formula, it's like rebuilding the foundation of a house that still has decades left to stand. Collagen gives structure. Magnesium fuels recovery. Vitamin D3 and K2 guide strength. Together, they remind your body that aging is not a decline, it's a recalibration. But here's where the real transformation begins. Because nutrients alone can't rebuild your body. They need movement to come alive. And in my next video, we'll go deeper into the physical side of this equation. I'll show you 5 simple, science-backed exercises that reactivate muscle fibers, improve balance, and help your body recover faster, no matter your age. We're not talking about gym workouts or pain-driven routines. These are movements designed by medical researchers to rewire strength safely for seniors. Even if you've been inactive for years, you'll feel your body wake up again, one motion at a time. Because here's the truth. Healing doesn't end with supplements. It begins when you move with intention. I'm Dr. Michael Reed, and this is PurelyHealth. If you're ready to rebuild your strength, your confidence, and your energy, join me in the next video. Your body remembers how to heal.
Now, let's teach it how to move again.